Ladies and gentlemen, we will be playing the Pomp and Circumstance. Ladies and gentlemen, and now the school song. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner by our own Madeline Labonte and Faith Moray.
Bursting in
Good afternoon, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TJ Plord. I'm the Spruce Mountain High School principal, those of you who don't know me. I would like to formally introduce the following people prior to starting today. Seated directly next to me is the assistant principal, Mark Keller. To the left of him is guidance counselors Chris Bodwin and Emily Burke. And also in attendance on the stands is the superintendent of schools, Mr. Scott Albert. I'd also like to recognize the RSU 73 School Board Chair, Mr. Robert Staples. Seated in the bleachers also are the Spruce Mountain High School faculty. I would like to have the 2020 senior class advisors please stand and be recognized. I would also like to thank the dedicated faculty, office staff, and custodial staff for preparing this graduation ceremony. I don't know if you know this, but this is a little different than normal, right? Very different. And I appreciate the willingness to work around the difficult times and have this ceremony today. I appreciate the parents, grandparents, and the staff. Please give yourselves a round of applause. And now to the graduates. A graduation is always such a special occasion, and this graduation is more special. Many of us thought that this graduation ceremony would not take place, or perhaps take place at a later date. I am so happy. I'm so happy that we can have this ceremony today. So it is only fitting that today we commemorate a road that you have all traveled on together during these last 4 years. It has been a journey that has started with some tentative steps, perhaps, but one that has taken you to remarkable heights. You have encountered some trials and definitely some tribulations just as this past couple months. Many of you have surpassed any of my expectations and your parents' expectations. Together, we've experienced exceptional moments, magical moments, and have created memories that will be fondly remembered years from now. At this time, I always like to recognize a certain group of people. As you know, I was in the Marine Corps. I'm a former Marine, and I feel that it's fitting to recognize the graduates that are determined to serve this country and the armed forces. If you are going to the military after graduating, I know of one right now that is definitely going. I'd like to have him step outside of his vehicle and please recognize him, Mr. Evan Dow. And now for some housekeeping to help this ceremony move forward. Please take note that the restrooms are in the four corners. They are behind the vehicles and in front of the vehicles. What I ask of you today is to wear your mask if you're exiting your vehicle. This request is out of respect for those who may not feel comfortable being in public. To the graduates, when you are called up to the stage for your diploma, you are asked to wear your mask. I hope we can have a very good ceremony today as we recognize our 2020 senior class graduates. At this time, I'm going to have our Salutatorian, the 2020 Salutatorian, Mr. Levi Hawkins, please come to the stage.
afternoon. Just so you know, this isn't exactly the sort of thing I'm used to. I'm one of the more secluded students. I don't really like being in front of big crowds like this, but you know, this is still a great honor to be up here, and thank you very much for all that. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you graduates, your families, school administration. I'm grateful to be here, but excuse me if I'm a little self-conscious. I'm basically wearing a bathrobe here. Doesn't help much. Before I go any further, I just want to thank some of the teachers I've had over the past 4 years. Without all the hard work you put into me, I wouldn't be the same person I am today. So, thank you, Mr. McClellan, my homeroom advisor, for making me, helping me make the transition into school freshman year. It was a big adjustment, but you were always there and very helpful, so thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Ryer, for helping me learn Spanish. I know it's not a class that typically sees a lot of students beyond the generally suggested first 2 years of it, but I did enjoy Spanish 3 and 4. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Lindsay. Physics was great this year. I'm usually a book learner, but you really taught me that sometimes it's best to experience learning hands-on. So thank you very much for that. Thank you, Mrs. Brand, for teaching APUSH last year. That was probably my favorite high school class. I really love history. Thank you, Mrs. Ellingwood, for teaching stats this year. It was probably the most difficult course I've had, and there were times I actually struggled in it, but you were always there and willing to help me, and that class taught me the value of persistence. I could keep going on recognizing teachers for quite a while, but I think at some point Mr. Plord might say enough and just send me off the stage, so I'll cut it off there, but suffice to say, thank you all Spruce Mountain teachers. I also want to recognize a few students for the impact they made on me in the past few years. Thank you, Nate Moody, Levi St. Pierre, and Robert Fowler. You're quite funny. I really enjoyed especially chemistry class last year. That was a great time. Thank you, Daniel Wilson, basically my bus buddy. You're pretty funny as well. We've had some nice discussions about politics, all those good things. Thank you, Scott Jackson, for your own academic excellence, because this is kind of weird, but I saw you as sort of a rival, and your own, I don't know, academic brilliance kind of pushed me to work harder and excel in my own studies. And obviously, congratulations, Abigail Thurston, on being valedictorian. On a broader scale, I've always felt safe here at Spruce. You're all great kids, and I'm very grateful to have been a part of this community for the past 4 years. So, as far as graduation goes, this still doesn't really feel real to me. It seems like only a month ago I first came into school as a freshman. Having been homeschooled for the past 8 years made this quite the adjustment for me. Seeing hundreds of students milling around the halls was rather overwhelming, but you guys were great. Some of you approached me pretty quickly and befriended me, students, faculty. Thank you so much. Well, to you guys, it might have seemed like you were just being polite. It gave me something to latch on to in this time of adjusting. So what had first been a nightmare turned tolerable, and by the end of the first year, I was legitimately having some fun. I stopped wishing school would end, and now I wish I could turn back the clock and do it all over again. Thing is, life isn't about looking back. It's a journey in which we look forward to a future that's even better. We do live in troubled times, times when racism, disease, division all run rampant. We have issues right now. You know, in the future we might even be referred to as things like the Corona class or whatnot. But this uniqueness isn't necessarily a bad thing, because this will allow us to stand out, and we can use this opportunity to model to the future generations what one should do under pressure. As Thomas Paine, one of the fathers of American independence, once wrote, "The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph." As human beings, I'm certain we'll make it through these difficult times, so long as we don't stop believing in ourselves and our potential to make a positive impact on the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm going to call Mrs. Burgess, the yearbook advisor, as well as Ms. Kayla Adams, the yearbook editor, to come to the stage.
to read our dedication of this year's yearbook. So it's been a little bit of a crazy year, but we still wanted to make sure we recognize this individual. Good afternoon, everyone. I have been given the privilege today of speaking here today in order to honor this year's chosen recipient of the 2019-2020 yearbook dedication. I want to start by thanking you all for attending this important event in the class of 2020's history. Your support means everything to us. Even though we are unable to have a traditional dedication ceremony, as this year's yearbook editor, I felt as though we should give this individual all the fame he deserves. After my 3 years of being in the yearbook class, this man's name has come up every single year, demonstrating the impact he has had on multiple students who have made their way through Spruce Mountain's halls. With numerous stories, inside jokes, and an immense number of just happy moments shared by many, this individual holds a special place in not just the class of 2020's heart, but in each and every past and present student's heart. This individual is tremendously kind-hearted and well known for his sense of humor, funny jokes, wearing his glasses upside down, holding the hangout place of recess that was created this year during lunches, and for the nicknames he gives his students. Before moving to Maine, he worked with his father on charter boats every summer. He loved anything to do with the outdoors, and his passions are skiing, fishing, and caring for his beloved Boston Whaler. He first began working at Spruce Mountain Elementary School when it was first RSU number 36. From that point on, he has been an intricate part of this school district staff. This individual has not only given his time to our school district, but has been a constant positive and impactful presence at Spruce Mountain High School, which is why this year's yearbook is dedicated to Mr. Mark Sear. From the class of 2020 to you, thank you, Mr. Sear, for all you have done for our class, and will continue to do for this district. We are beyond grateful to have you as an educator, role model, and friend.
Another round of applause for Mr. Mark Sear. Before we go any further, I do want to make sure that I recognize some teachers that will not be here next year. They are retiring. So if I could have them stand, I would like to have Dr. Eric Kobushin, please stand. Could I have Mr. Jay Lindsay please stand? I'd like to have Mr. Dan Lemieux, if he's here, stand. And also Mrs. Bonnie Melcher is moving on, so please give her a round of applause. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our valedictorian, the 2020 valedictorian for this senior class, Miss Abigail Thurston. And I would be remiss to not mention one person that is retiring this year. And I apologize for not remembering. I just got it right now. She has been with us and taking care of our school and our staff for many years. If I could have Miss Jackie Kilbreth, please stand.
Good afternoon, family, staff, and students. Thank you all for being here for Spruce Mountain High School's Class of 2020 graduation. Time is an interesting concept. It is a human construct built off the rising and setting of the sun and change of the seasons, a concept that marks our memories and gives our lives a set schedule. For the last 4 years, our concept of time has been shaped by waking up in the early hours of the morning to go to school. Our minds have been hardwired into the routine of classes starting at 7:45, counting down the 4 periods one by one until we rush out the doors at 2:05. Some of us penciled in sports practices and after-school meetings, play rehearsals and band concerts, math meets or robotics or envirothon to fill our afternoons and evenings. All the while, we knew our moments in high school would lead to this day. Graduation marks the end of this chapter of our lives, and after today we are left with a blank canvas ahead of us. We have now been freed from the set of constructs, and we are choosing where we go from here. What college we'll go to, what job we'll have, what hobbies we'll fill our time with, what new friends we'll make. Of course, our class has more obstacles than most in our current situation. All our future plans are up in the air, and we don't know how or when they will come to fruition. Right now, in the strange dystopia we are living in, time seems to move slowly, days dragging on before us, but in the same instant, these months have come and gone in an instant. We cannot stop time. We cannot slow it. We cannot skip ahead or travel back to moments we wish we could change. We can only move forward. We may not be able to get back the last 3 months of high school that we have lost, but we can remember the good times we've already had, and we can continue to make new memories despite ones that have passed us by. And we, like time, can keep moving forward. We will still go to college, join the military, enter the workforce. We may not know how this will happen right now, but we have the perseverance to reach these desires, no matter the circumstance. We persevered to have the experience of walking on stage today to get our diplomas. We persevered through the struggles of high school to earn our graduation in our own right, and we will continue persevering long after these moments. I have faith in our strength as a class, and I have faith in us all as individuals. The beautiful thing about time is that it is always moving forward. We may feel stuck right now, but the passage of time will accelerate us forward into new experiences, new opportunities, and eventually into a better place. Thank you.
Please give her another round of applause, our valedictorian, Abigail Bristol. And as we move forward into the certification of diplomas, I have one request. Please remain in your vehicles. We will provide 2 pictures. One when your student is on the stage here, and one when they're off the stage around the corner. They'll both be professionally done. They are free, provided by the school. Your graduate will also receive notification of scholarships, awards, and will be announced while they are walking to the stage. When the graduates hear their connections group or their connections teacher's name, you will come up. Mrs. Merrill will be over here onto the left side. She will place you in the order that you need to be. And then your teacher, your advisor, will announce your name. Mr. Bodwin will be announcing your awards that you received. And now for the certification of diplomas. I, Thomas Plourd, principal of Spruce Mountain High School, certify that the 2020 graduating class has satisfactorily completed a course of study prescribed for graduation from Spruce Mountain High School, and therefore will be awarded this diploma given in the month of June 2020. The first advisor group, please come up. It is Mr. Barlow's. Mr. Barlow's advisor group. it's going to be Mrs. Brand's class. On deck is Mrs. Brand's class.
Alicia Marie Castangwe.
That one's not on. Just a second. Stand right over there for a second. Now.
Alicia Marie Castangwe.
Alicia will be entering the workforce.
Stay right there. Okay, Alicia, you can go right down there. Go around the corner.
Julia Lynn Grant.
Julia will be attending the University of Maine at Augusta.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Dylan. You can turn right around. Okay. Now you can go right down there. I'm going to take a quick picture.
Olivia Jennifer Grant.
Olivia will be attending Central Maine Community College and has been awarded the Barbara Jewett Jobs for Maine Graduate Scholarship.
Good job. Congratulations.
Rodney James Poulin.
Rodney will be attending Central Maine Community College and he has been awarded the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Basketball Boosters Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship.
Could I have Mrs. Brand's advisor group please come up?
He's coming.
Elizabeth Dawn Burnham.
Elizabeth will be attending Job Corps and she has received the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Boosters Scholarship.
Turn that out. Take a nice picture. Very good, Lizzie. Go right around. There you go. Oh, no, go with Nate.
Nathan Pierre Castangwe.
Nathan will be entering the workforce.
Congratulations, Nate. Hold it. Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
entering the workforce, and he has received the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship.
Allison Naomi Dubord.
Allison will be attending the Southern Maine Community College, and she has been awarded the Silas R. Morse Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Basketball Boosters, the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Booster Scholarship, and the Jack and Brenda Yetten Scholarship.
Riley Marie Gray.
Riley will be attending the University of Maine at Augusta, and she has received the Robert Bollier Outstanding Leadership Award, the John Shabbat Scholarship, the Farmington Elks Lodge Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the St. Rose of Lima Parish Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Boosters Scholarship, the Otis Federal Credit Union Scholarship, the Area Youth Sports Scholarship, the Hillside Sports Club Scholarship, and the Tri-Town Medical Scholarship. Congratulations.
Logan Tyler Harvell.
Logan will be going to Job Corps in Bangor.
Congratulations, Logan. Right there.
Congratulations.
Take a picture. Good job, man.
Thomas Hebert.
Thomas will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Thomas.
Congratulations, bud. Take a picture right here.
Caitlin E. Ladd.
Caitlin will be attending Susquehanna University, and she has received
Right over here.
the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Alfred Joseph Lowe Scholarship, and the RSU 73 Scholarship. Congratulations, Caitlin.
Remy Mitchell.
Remy will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Remy.
Congratulations. Let's stop, take a picture. There you go. Around the corner.
Samantha M. Smith.
Samantha will be entering the workforce. And congratulations, Samantha.
Congratulations. Take a picture.
Cassidy Lynn Irene Thompson.
Cassidy will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the Jack and Brenda
Right over here.
Yetten
Take
Scholarship.
a picture right here.
Congratulations, Cassidy.
What else is Josh? You can see his name now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Joshua Rocho.
And Joshua will continue working with vocational rehab. Congratulations, Josh.
Come right over here, bud. We'll get a picture. You can turn out that way. There you go. Congratulations, bud.
Could I have Mr. Fanjoy's advisor class. Mr. Fanjoy's advisor class. Could I have Michael Pelton and Levi Smith come up to the podium also? On deck advisor is Mr. Gaff's advisors group. Mr. Gaff's advisors group.
Good.
Zaya Star Burnham.
Zaya will be attending Central Maine Community College. Congratulations,
Take a
Zaya.
nice picture right here. Congrats.
Michael A. Pelton.
Michael will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Michael.
Stop right here, bud. Take a nice picture. Big smile. There you go. There you go, bud. Very good. Right down there, and we'll take another picture.
Levi Owen Smith.
Levi will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Levi.
Congratulations. Very nice as well. We'll grab that. We'll take a nice picture right here, okay? Nice job, bud. Congratulations. Go right around the corner. You'll have another picture.
And now Mr. Gaff's advisor group.
Wait till they all get more spots, okay?
Mr. Landry's is on deck. Mr. Landry's advisor group is on deck.
I think you can go ahead now, Jeremy.
Isabel Anna Castongwe.
Isabel will be attending St. Joseph's College, and she has been awarded the Diane Castongwe Gould Memorial Scholarship, the John Shabbat Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Isabel.
Abigail E. Drummond.
Abigail will be attending Central Maine Community College. Congratulations, Abby.
There you go, Abby. Congrats, get over here.
Scott Robert Jackson.
Congratulations, Scott.
Scott will be attending Georgetown University, and he has received the Dr. Charles W. and Margaret Eastman Award, the Maine Principals Award, the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Tennis Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Scott.
Taylor Ruth Mitchell.
Taylor will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and she has been awarded the Livermore United Methodist Church Scholarship. Congratulations, Taylor.
Yep, there you go, Taylor. Congratulations, kiddo. Go around and get your other picture.
Sophia Elizabeth Mora.
Sophie will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has been awarded the J. Livermore and Livermore Falls Lions Club Scholarship and the Jack and Brenda Yetten Scholarship. Congratulations, Sophie.
Jacob Lee Nichols.
Jacob will be attending Northeast Technical Institute. Congratulations, Jacob.
Stand right here. Take a nice picture.
Jacob Darian Harady.
Jacob will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has been awarded the AMVETS Lane Doobie Post number 33 Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship, the AMVETS Lane Doobie Post 33 Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Boosters Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Soccer Boosters Scholarship, the Hillside Sports Club Scholarship. Congratulations, Jacob.
Brady A. Pelletier.
And Brady will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Brady.
Brady, I'd like you to stand. Brady, okay? Congrats, Mike. Congrats.
Carissa Leah Ritter.
Carissa will be attending Southern Maine Community College. She has received the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Carissa.
Levi St. Pierre.
Levi will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has received the Livermore United Methodist Church Scholarship, the David J. Punch Scholarship, and the Jack and Brenda Yetten Scholarship. Congratulations, Levi.
Gabriel Glendon Whitman.
And Gabe will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Gabe.
Thank you. Take a nice picture. All right, go right to the next one. Yep.
Could I have Mr. Landry?
Gabe, go right down that way, bud.
Gotcha.
That'd be me. Wendy over there.
Connor Wyatt Bollier.
Connor will be attending Maine Maritime Academy, and he has been awarded the Clyde Man's Good Citizenship Award, the Holland Strong Scholarship, the James William Reynolds MD Memorial Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the Wausau Paper Mill Otis Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Connor.
Jack J. Bryant.
Jack will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has received the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Randy Lane Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Basketball Boosters Scholarship, and the J Fire Department Scholarship. Congratulations, Jack.
Emily Gail Castongway.
Emily will be attending St. Joseph's College, and she has received the American Legion George Button Post number 10 Scholarship, the Robert Laverdier Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship, the Livermore Falls High School Alumni Scholarship. Congratulations, Emily.
Tyler Aaron Chickwin.
Tyler will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Tyler.
Tyler, stand right here, buddy. There you go. There you go. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Right around the corner.
Bailey Morgan Coates.
Bailey will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the Otis Federal Credit Union Scholarship, the Franklin Savings Bank Scholarship, the Irving B. and Helen Isaacson Scholarship, the J. Livermore Falls Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Cross Country Boosters Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Ski Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Bailey.
Katrina Marie Cook.
Katrina will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has has
Stand right
received
here,
the
okay.
Embark Scholarship. Congratulations, Katrina.
Congrats, get up.
Colby Allen Diaz.
Colby will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Colby.
Come right over here and get you a nice picture, bud. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Go around the corner, you'll have another picture.
Dakota Dower.
Dakota will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Dakota.
Stand right here, buddy. Congratulations. Congrats. Very good, bud. Congratulations. Thank you.
Brandon David Fry.
Brandon will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has been awarded the J Community Scholarship, the Livermore Falls High School Alumni Scholarship, the Roland Willett Scholarship, the Milton Rudy Parlin Memorial Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Basketball Booster Scholarship. Congratulations, Brandon.
Grace Elizabeth Hamadas.
Grace will be attending the University of Maine at Orono, and she has received the AMVETS Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship, also the AMVETS Scholarship, the Hillside Sports Club Scholarship, the John Shabbat Scholarship, the Chuck Gurley Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Ski Boosters Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Booster Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Student Council Scholarship. Congratulations, Grace.
Adria Beth Plord.
Adria will be attending Liberty University, and she has been awarded the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Virginia Lebrec LaFleur Scholarship, the Roland Willett Scholarship, the Thomas J. Plord Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the Paul Roy Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Ski Boosters Scholarship, the Hillside Sports Club Scholarship, the Area Youth Sports Scholarship, and the Livermore Falls Lions Club Scholarship. Congratulations, Adria.
Colby Joseph Rollins.
Colby will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has received the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship.
Very good, bud. Very good.
Could I have Mrs. Lafrenia's class?
Austin Chad Willett.
Austin will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Austin.
Congratulations. Come right over. Nice job,
Melissa Artis Bamford.
Melissa will be attending Central Maine Community College. She has received the following scholarships: the Walter Hewitt Stanley Conkexo Fayette Scholarship, Carly Pomelo Memorial Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, Sadie McDaniel Roy Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Melissa.
Sydney Ray Bonity.
Sydney will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and she has received the Linda Latham Memorial Scholarship, the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the J. Livermore Falls Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, and the Edith Treat Scholarship. Congratulations, Sydney.
Emma Louise Joan Bragg.
Emma will be attending Unity College, and she has been awarded the Ethel Billy Gammon Scholarship and the Kimberly Moreau Scholarship. Congratulations, Emma.
Ashley Marie Campbell.
Ashley will be attending the University of Maine Fort Kent, and she has received the John Shabbat Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Ashley.
Sky Jeanette Cretion.
Sky will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the John Shabbat Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain PTO Scholarship. Congratulations, Sky.
Dylan Thomas Gordon.
Dylan will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has received the Edith Treat Scholarship. Congratulations, Dylan.
Callista Monique Hyde.
Callista will be attending the University of Maine at Farmington, and she has received the John Shabbat Scholarship. Congratulations, Callista.
Jenna Rose Martin.
Jenna will be attending the University of Maine Farmington. She has received the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Jenna.
Skylar Cottrell Morrow.
Skylar will be attending Northeast Technical Institute.
Come right over here.
Congratulations, Skylar.
There you go. Mr. Lindsay.
Could I have Mr. Lindsay's advisor group and Mr. McClellan's is on deck? Mr. Lindsay, then Mr. McClellan. Cameron Robert Kane.
Cameron will be attending the University of Maine at Orono, and he has received the John Shabbat Scholarship, the Holland Strong Scholarship, the John Dominic Luciano and Minnie Louise Luciano Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Basketball Boosters Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Soccer Boosters Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Tennis Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Cameron.
Brandon Michael Coates.
Brandon will be attending Maine Maritime Academy. and he has been awarded the Holland Strong Scholarship, the Otis Federal Credit Union Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Ski Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Brandon.
Annabelle May Collins.
Annabelle will be attending the University of Maine at Orono, and she has been awarded the American Legion George Button Post number 10 Scholarship, the Band Boosters Scholarship, the John Shabbat Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Boosters Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Tennis Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Annabelle.
Dylan Keith Gold.
Dylan will be attending Thomas College, and he has received the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship and the Thomas College Dirigo Scholarship. Congratulations, Dylan.
Alexis Lynn Haskell.
Alexis will be attending the University of Maine at Augusta.
Come right over here.
Kaylin May Knowlton.
Kaylin will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the Larry Lucarelli Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Basketball Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Kaylin.
Cassandra Jean Landry.
Cassandra will be attending the University of Maine Augusta, and she has received the John Shabbat Scholarship.
Paige Alexandra Marie Marston.
Paige will be entering the workforce.
Come right over here.
Congratulations, Paige.
Good job. Good job,
Olivia Rose Payne.
Olivia will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Olivia.
Right over here. Congrats. Very nice job.
Thank you very much.
Anthony Leroy Harlan.
Anthony will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Anthony.
Anthony, come right over here.
Diploma.
Yep.
Step right up for a picture.
Right over here, bud. Right there. Yep. Take a nice picture. All right. I want you to go down there. Take a left.
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. McKee's connection is on deck.
Thank you.
J.C. Cole.
JC will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and she has received the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Z.A. Mercero Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Basketball Boosters Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Scholarship. Congratulations, JC.
Levi Nathaniel Hawkins.
Levi will be attending the University of Maine Augusta. He has received the Patricia A. Bierce Scholarship, the John Shabbat Scholarship, and the Ethel Billy Gammon Scholarship. Congratulations, Levi.
Keegan Michael Hutton Watson.
Keegan will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Keegan.
Come right over here, bud. Sit right here and take a picture. Go right down there. Thank you, bud. Congrats.
AJ Marchetti.
AJ will be attending Plymouth State University, and she has received the Newell Family Scholarship. Congratulations, AJ.
Congrats.
Logan Moffett.
Logan will be attending the University of Maine Orono, and he has received the John Shabbat Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Logan.
Bryce Elliott St. Pierre.
Bryce will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and he has received the Scott Henry King Scholarship and the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Scholarship. Congratulations, Bryce.
Abigail Ann Thurston.
Abigail will be attending Colby College, and she has received the Clarence Bailey Band Leadership Award, the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the John Dominic Luciano and Minnie Louise Luciano Scholarship, the Otis Federal Credit Union Scholarship, the Elizabeth Curley Scholarship, and the RSU 73 scholarship. Congratulations, Abigail.
Keziah Mackenzie Ward.
Keziah will be attending Southern Maine
Keziah, come
Community
right over
College,
here.
and she has received the Embark Scholarship. Congratulations, Keziah.
Who's up after that one?
On deck is Miss Donna Peer, her class. On deck is Mrs. Donna Peer.
Elizabeth Capri Hewins. Elizabeth will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the Jesse D. Noble Scholarship. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Congrats, kiddo.
Jacob Daryl Schoonover. Jacob will be entering the workforce and has received the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Jacob.
Nice picture right there, buddy. Good job. Congrats. You good now? Yep. Who's this?
Kayla Ann Adams.
Kayla will be attending Husson University, and she has received the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Maine Community Foundation in memory of Mary York Scholarship, the Michael N. Parody Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Field Hockey Boosters Scholarship, and the Livermore Falls Lions Club Scholarship. Congratulations, Kayla.
Bryson Thomas Bailey.
Bryson will be attending Maine Maritime Academy, and he has received the Holland Strong Scholarship, the Mainland Technical Scholarship, the Z.A. Mercero Scholarship, the Sergeant Matthew K. Roy Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Baseball Boosters Scholarship, and the Brandon Welpley Scholarship. Congratulations, Bryson.
William Patrick DeRogers.
William will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, William.
Congratulations, William. Go ahead and pick that right up. Bring it right over here, buddy. Congratulations. Thank you. Go right ahead. Let me get a picture.
Evan Walker Dow.
Evan will be entering the Air Force, and he has received the VFW Post 3335 Norman Doobie Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Evan.
Acacia June Fournier.
Acacia will be attending Plymouth State University, and she has received the Band Boosters Scholarship, the Marcia and Lewis Brown Scholarship, the Stephen L. Delisle Memorial Military Scholarship, the J Community Scholarship, and the Melmac Tyler Grand Mason Scholarship. Congratulations, Acacia.
Tamika Ann Lacoste.
D'Amica will be attending a Job Corps. Congratulations, D'Amica.
Take a nice picture. Good job.
Eugene Peter Lindsay.
Eugene will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and he has received the J. Livermore Falls Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Cross Country Booster Scholarship, the American Legion Alfred W. Maxwell Post Number 40 Scholarship, and the Maine 4-H Foundation Bear Family Scholarship. Congratulations, Eugene.
Aurora Lynn Nicholas.
Aurora will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Aurora.
Laura, come right over here. Nice job, kiddo. I'm very proud of
Abigail Jean Turcott.
Abigail will be attending the University of Maine, Augusta, and she has received the John Shabbat Scholarship.
Miss Pelkey's group is next.
Could I have Miss Pelkey's Connections Group? Miss Pelkey's Connections Group.
What's that? Not bad.
Savannah, your part. Savannah, Brooke Davis. Robert Fowler. Savannah, you're right here. Yes. Brooke Davis, second. Robert Fowler, third. Grace Goodwin, after him. Colby Rowe, next. Hannah Holland, next. Jamie Lane, Nate Moody, Milo Ortega, and Nate Turner.
Savannah Crossan.
Savannah will be attending Central Maine Community College, and she has received the Embark Scholarship. Congratulations, Savannah.
Have a nice picture. Congratulations, kiddo. We're proud of you. Go around the corner, there's a picture there.
Brooke Dingus.
Brooke will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Brooke.
Come right over here, Brooke. Congratulations, kiddo.
Robert Terrence Fowler.
Robert will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Robert.
Come right over here, though. Take a nice picture. There you go. Congrats.
Grace Guinevere Goodwin.
Grace will be attending Southern Maine Community College, and she has received the RSU 73 Scholarship. Congratulations, Grace.
Colby Mark Hamlin.
Colby will be attending Central Maine Community College, and he has received the J. Livermore Falls Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, the Silas R. Morse Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Boys Soccer Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Colby.
Hannah Rose Holland.
Hannah is undecided at this time, and she has received the Mountain Valley Conference Scholarship, the RSU 73 Scholarship, the Spruce Mountain High School Alpine Ski Boosters Scholarship, and the Spruce Mountain High School Girls Soccer Boosters Scholarship. Congratulations, Hannah.
Kaylee Jolene Langland.
Kaylee will be entering the workforce.
Come right over here.
Congratulations, Kaylee.
Nice job. Super proud of you. Nice job.
Marissa Ashley McManus.
Marissa will be entering the workforce.
Congratulations, Marissa.
Congratulations, Marissa.
Come right over here. Nice job. Get up.
Nathaniel Allen Moody.
Nathaniel will be attending the University of Maine at Farmington, and he has received the Margie B. Chase Scholarship, the Barbara Jewett Jobs for Maine Graduate Scholarship, the John Shabbat Scholarship, and the Autumn Lee Cox Scholarship. Congratulations, Nathaniel.
Lila Christine Ortega.
Lila will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Lila.
Come right over here, Lila. Congratulations. Get up. Go right there.
Nathan Robert Stearns.
Nathan will be entering the workforce. Congratulations, Nathan.
Right over here. Congrats. Nice job. You did a nice job. Go right around the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Spruce Mountain High School alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce this year's 2020 senior class president. She will be doing the farewell address as well as the turning of the tassels. I would like to have all graduates please exit their vehicles and stand next to their vehicles. All graduates. Melissa Bamford, the 2020 class president.
I'd like to start off by thanking everyone for coming. The planning for today has been definitely a different experience. I'd like to thank all our class officers, staff, and parents that have gotten us here. This year has been full of a wild turn of events, but we finally made it. There's a quote I'd like to share with you all that's got me through life, most importantly the past 4 years. I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. George Strait. We didn't get a long time this year, but we've definitely had some good times over the past 4. Sorry. It's sad but true to say that realizations always come from bad circumstances, and 2020 showed us that. I know everyone says don't rush these years away. Honestly, I can say the same thing now. Live every day to the fullest, take that extra picture with your favorite people, and always be ready for an adventure, because those are the memories that you're going to have to hold on to. I never thought my last actual day of high school was going to be a Friday the 13th of March, but it happened. Every high school graduate looks back and thinks about their prep rallies, sports games, memories with classmates. When we look back, we'll think of a year that reshaped us all as a world, a year that tore us down and reshaped us as people. Change is hard. I left my class of 6 kids at Fayette Central School, where I was the only girl from 1st to 5th grade, to join my class of 130 kids in 6th. That change is what led me to my best friends and find a large amount of crazy people that have changed my life. Being able to go through these years with these people by my side has left me with memories that will last a lifetime. Sorry, repositioning. Change is inevitable, but this change, adulthood, the real world, it came quicker than we thought. High school teaches you a lot about relationships with friends, spouses, family, and yourself. Some relationships aren't good for you, though, and you learn that. Let me tell you what, I am ready to break up with Corona. The class of 2020, we're bar setters. Well, we'd like to think so. So far, we're the only class to have 2 back-to-back ping pong champions. We are also the only class to ever shoot off fireworks at a homecoming prep rally. Even though we didn't get to do the greatest in Phoenix Olympics this past year, we have been undefeated in tug-of-war for the past 4, thanks to our boys. I'd like to think we've set many records athletically, academically, most vehicles backed into in the student parking lot in a single day. That's a rough one. Most crying sessions in Chap's room, most feet up on Sears' desk, and also the most classmates on crutches at a single prom. The group of people parked in this field in front of me are definitely known for making an everlasting impression, and whether it's on our peers or these towns. They will go out and do great things. We're a group of hardworking individuals, even though we do things on our own time. Procrastination runs deep throughout our class and always has. No matter what happens, we always pull it off in the end. It's kind of our thing. So always remember, no matter where you go, what you do, or how you end up, your roots will always be here in these towns. I'd like to leave you with a few words of wisdom I picked up along my journey. Anything can be done. You just have to choose to do it. Don't make bad decisions on purpose. Have them. Don't be them. And if you ain't crockin', you ain't rockin'.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, at this time, I need to have every single student take their right hand, put it on their tassel. And when Melissa moves it to the left, you are considered graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you to everyone who attended today's graduation. I am so proud for every single one of you. I am so proud of your families, your friends, and good luck into the future. The way that we are going to exit this area, we are going to start playing the song Can't Stop Believin' by Journey, and we're going to start in reverse order. So everybody on that side, I'm going to have some staff, going to ask them to start backing out. You will exit the same way that you came in. So could I have my staff go over there? Thank you. Congratulations, 2020 graduates.